What's up guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Pardo, and for today's video we're gonna talk about the upcoming ban list and the new selection pack that is about to drop. So last night we had the announcement of the new ban list, and these are the movements we're gonna have for the upcoming list. We got Pure Lily back to 3, which doesn't really make a big difference, but it's a little bit of boost of consistency to Pirelli, which has lost a lot of popularity through the time. This won't make Pirelli back into the top tier, but at least it will have a little boost on consistency. The next card is Sangen Kaimen to 1. I don't know what to say, to be honest. This hit doesn't really change much, as I think the problem with Tenpai in MASTERDUEL is that as a best of 1 format, they're able to play a lot of board breakers, and as long as they can resolve their normal summon, it's pretty much OTK. This card, I'm so excited, Block Dragon to 1. I know Block Dragon has been always like polemical because it develops FTKs or allows very toxic game states, but there's other cards that are banned now. So Emancipator was one of the decks that used to use this card. Right now we don't have Hulk, we don't have Link Cross, so I think Block Dragon is just a little boost so you can play other decks like Emancipator or Gem Knights. And the last move on the list is one card that everyone wanted to be banned, and it's Beatrice. It's actually a great hit. It will help to reduce the climb in between archetypes. You won't be able to climb from Finsmith to Snakeheart. It won't help you to climb from Millennium Exodia to Snakehigh, or Finsmith to Yubel, or Finsmith to whatever any other deck you want to jump. And it also will help to stop FTKs or combos where you can set up traps like Anti-Spell Fragrance with Griffon or other FTKs that might come up with it. For sure, this won't stop the Snakehigh Asamina Finsmith deck at all, but it's a great hit for consistency. So now I'm gonna show you what are the decks that I would like to suggest you to play for the future format. If you really want to keep playing your meta decks like White Forest, Snakehigh, Yubel, Tearlaments, Finsmith, and Tempa, you will be able to play all of them without a problem. These hits didn't really hit the archetypes themselves, but they did hit the consistency of them. With the cards coming out of this ban list, I would like to suggest Emancipator. I know Emancipator was really oppressive in the past, but right now Halby Frabrax and Linkros are banned, and there are other synchros that are not as strong as before. It won't be a top tier deck, but I think it's gonna be a nice rock deck that can come back and can play a little against the meta. Another deck that you can play is the Gem Knights. I believe the Gem Knight support hasn't arrived to MASTERDUEL yet, and it will arrive soon probably, so you will be able to play this deck in MASTERDUEL. It's another deck that can do FTK, so if you are someone who enjoys doing FTKs, like if you enjoy Gimmick Puppet, if you enjoy Volcanics, Gem Knights is another option that you can take as for FTKs. Another deck I would like to suggest is the Blue Eyes. I know it's not the best deck and it's not the best version of the deck as for now, but once we get the Primate engine, this deck will have a little boost. It will sneak them in the top tier decks. Other cards I would like to suggest to keep an eye on the next pack is Dominus Impulse. If you are playing a deck that is not using Light, Earth, or Wind monster, this is a great hand trap for you, Tenpai, because you will be able to negate the special summon of a monster through a card effect. And the other Dominus card that you have to keep an eye on is Dominus Purge, which is kind of like an Ash Blossom, where it's only for decks that are not using Dark, Water, or Fire monsters. And another card I would like you guys to have in consideration is 7 Tachyon. This card is not only support for Galaxy Eyes, but it's a support for every XYZ focus deck. So it's a support, it could be support for Sprite, it could be support for Kashtira, as it can add a monster that is the same attribute or type from a number monster from 101 to 107. And that's a lot of attributes and types of monsters. And one of the decks that will abuse this card a lot is gonna be the Rise Seal deck. And this is it for the video, guys. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have any other suggestions you would like to make, leave it down in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys into the next one. Peace.